Mira Costa Mustang football is brought to you by Slanted Sky Productions. Get your custom college recruiting videos now.
Live from Varsity's Peninsula on beautiful Rolling Hills Estates, it's Mustang Football 2011. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, for a special afternoon edition of Mustang Football. I'm Chris Lee, alongside, as always, with Jeremy Sadowski, and we're here to bring you exciting high school football action as your Mira Costa Mustangs from Manhattan Beach, California, travel up the hill to the Rolling Hills Estates to play the Varsity's Peninsula football team. Of course, this rivalry between these two teams goes all the way back to the Ocean League days. Of course, known as Rolling Hills back then, but the PV Peninsula team is tied with Mira Costa in the Bay League standings, so this is a big matchup for both teams. In fact, going into tonight, Varsity's and Redondo Union are both 2-0. Mustangs are tied with PV Peninsula, today's opponent, at 1-1, while West and Lusinger wrap up the Bay League standings both at 0-2. So this is a big game for both teams to leapfrog over the other and hold that third place position in the Bay League. Of course, the top three teams make the playoffs, so that third position is monstrous. This is a big game for the Mustangs. Of course, the Mustangs had their 16-game winning streak snapped last weekend by PV, as they lost that contest 7-28. While the Bay League 16-game win streak may be over, the opportunity for the Bay League championship streak that the Mustangs have going on, 3 consecutive Bay League championships, there is still a chance for the Mustangs to at least get a share of the Bay League title. Varsity's, PV, and Redondo Union have not played each other yet. Of course, the Mustangs have played PV and lost, but they have not played Redondo Union yet either. So if the Mustangs can win out, which for them means their game tonight against Peninsula, their game next week against Lusinger, and at home against the Seahawks, and Redondo can beat PV, that would create a scenario where there could be a 3-way tie for the Bay League title. So Mustang fans, don't give up yet. One loss will not break this team. But before we get to all that, they first have to beat PV Peninsula. Mustangs, of course, have had a pretty interesting Bay League run so far in terms of player personnel, as this game is now underway. Mustangs, of course, in their road whites, while PV Peninsula is in their home gold, black, and white. PV will start out in I formation. Expect to see a lot of that as the ball is handed off. It's a run off the left tackle. Got about 11 on the play, so it'll bring up, I'm sorry, it was stopped for 2 on the play, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 8. I formation again. Mustangs are right there. Rivas involved in the middle of that one. It's going to bring up a 3rd down situation as we see Tank Goldman being helped off. Looks like he's walking off on his own power, though, so hopefully he's okay. Meantime, on 3rd down, Peninsula. I formation, they keep this one on the ground, and the ball's loose. Mustangs number 2, Trey Mira jumps on it. Looks like the officials are all going to call this one down by contact. And in fact, there is a flag on the play. It looked like Peninsula had gotten enough for the first, but this one does appear to be against Peninsula. In fact, it is. That will march them back. So third down will be repeated. Of course, I will get to the breakout stars for the Mustangs when they come out on offense, because they are both offensive players for the Mustangs. Meantime, QB now on third and long. Go with the sweep right. They go conservative, and the Mustangs make them pay. Great job. Trey Mira was not fooled at all. Forced to play inside and got the tackle. Fourth down and punting for Peninsula. Of course, Peninsula does not have a lit field. No lighting equals day game for the Mustangs. The rare day game. Of course, back in the old days, Mustangs used to have a day game opponent in Beverly Hills. Jeremy and I certainly remember those days as players going to Beverly Hills, as well as coaches and broadcasters. Always makes the traffic situation fun for the organizers of those trips. Meantime, Mustangs now on offense and in motion. It's a quick pass out to the right-hand side. That is complete. Raphael Lawson Gale, one of the Mustangs' breakout players in this Bay League schedule, comes up with a Mustangs first down. This time they keep it on the ground to the other breakout player, and that is number 10, Brandon Edmond, but Edmond is stopped. Gets about 2 on the play, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Of course, Mustangs led at quarterback by number 4, Ryan Swigert. Swigert with the handoff to Edmond. He's trying to find some space outside and will not do it. PV Peninsula stretched that one perfectly and got the Mustangs for a big loss. It does appear to be a pretty generous spot in terms of forward progress, so it's 3rd and 12. Let's see what the Mustangs do. They go back to the air. Swigert on the right-hand side. That is complete along the sideline. Looks like he will be short. That was, of course, Lawson Gale with a nice sideline reception, but 4th down, it'll bring up a 35-yard field goal by Jernigan. It's up, it's straight, it's high, and it is good. The Mustangs are on the board for us. They lead this game 3-0 with 7:43 left to go here in the first quarter.
Mira Costa Mustang Football is brought to you by Slanted Sky Productions. Get your custom college recruiting videos now.